It really hurts and it pains when you lose 25 lakh rupees from your personal saving and when you start from zero. I fucking lost 25 lakh rupees, but thankfully I learned these two lessons which have helped me make way more money now. That and more in today's vlog. Hey, what's up? My name is Karan Dharamsi. I am the CEO of the Marketing Nerdz. And in today's podcast, we talk about two critical things to remember before starting a business and something that I've learned by losing 25 lakh rupees. Right? So, this dates back to about 4 years. I think it was 2014, if I remember correctly. Right? Sometime around that when I planned to expand my fitness business. As you may or may not know, I started off as a personal trainer working in the gym, and then eventually I took my business online because I wanted to expand and get the scale, and internet makes it easy to scale your business. So I came up with this new idea of expanding the business, and I launched my product online. So the concept was pretty simple. The concept was, I'll have all these nutritionists sitting in the office and we'll do online coaching at very, very affordable price point. And the way I thought of making the company profitable was based on scale of economics, right? So when you're serving a really huge market, the low profit margins still turns into profits, right? It still makes it count. So that was the whole concept, and I started off to create and get some buzz going about our product, about our new coaching product. We started off with a lead magnet, which was a 30-day free trial offer. And I thought it'll all work out well, right? So what I did was I launched a Facebook ad campaign which said that, hey, 30-day free weight loss coaching. And in that, apart from being the part of our Facebook group, a private Facebook group where you had coaches available 24/7, including me, to help you with any questions you had about your weight loss diet, weight loss workouts, or anything in general, motivation, psychology. You would also get a free one-on-one 1-hour consultation diet planning call with our expert and head nutritionist. Right, so we had a couple of nutritionists in the company who were the head ones, and then we had multiple other people, serving and responding and answering all the questions people had in the Facebook group. So it started off with a bang, right? And when I say bang, the response was out of the world. I think we were getting leads for about 15 rupees, and people were going crazy, and they were joining the group. They were signing up for the 30-day free trial, and the group immediately went from, I think, 0 to almost about 6,000 plus members in just I think 20 days of running the ad campaign. It was going crazy. People were adding their friends, they were inviting their family, they were inviting their friends, and the whole community was creating a lot of buzz. We had people who were getting amazing results in the community. So I think in a couple of weeks we had people posting about their results, talking about, hey, I've lost 1.5 kg, I've lost 2 kgs, I've lost fat from my thighs and my arms and blah blah blah. So everybody was supremely happy. I was super happy because all the people were getting results, and I posted one video a day. I personally answered a lot of questions, and it was like a family. And I thought, hey, this is dream come true. I'm changing the world here, and this is just going to blow out. Right, because 6,000 plus members in just 1 month, people inviting their family, friends, so much social proof, so many testimonials, and I still have all those screenshotted and in a folder in my laptop, not this one but the other one, and it was just crazy, and I thought we hit gold. But I forgot the most important point at this point. The business or any business only survives or thrives on profits, right? The money needs to come in for the business to pay for the resources and to provide continuous, and great products and services. So, this was on the 30th day when the first 30-day free trial came to an end. From the day one we started, we were on the 30th day, and I still remember I was talking to my team and my partner in that particular project. I'm like, this is going to be crazy. Tomorrow people are going to pick up the phone, they'll start calling us and they'll say that, hey, this is amazing, we've gotten such amazing results like never before. We want to sign up for the yearly coaching. And guess what the price point was for the yearly membership? It was 6,000 rupees only. 6,000 freaking rupees only for a year worth of coaching, diet consultation each month, free workout changes, workout guides, workout videos, the psychology program. We also got international experts to be a part of the community, do free videos for our members, and for all of that we were only charging 6,000 rupees per year. And guess what? How many people called? I'm sure by this point you've assumed based on the title of the video that no one fucking called. We had zero calls. Zero calls for people who wanted to upgrade from the free trial to the paid membership. And on the first day I was waiting for the calls, nothing came in. We posted a message in the group to all the people who had joined on day number 1, and we also broadcasted an email to everybody who had joined on day 1 that, hey, your 30-day free trial is over and it's the 31st day, so you know what, you can sign up for a yearly thing and you can just continue with all the amazing results and everything that we are doing with you so far, and this will be amazing, right? So we broadcasted that, we posted in the Facebook group. Zero response. Nobody replied to that. Nobody said I wanted to upgrade. So I started panicking. I'm like, I spent a crazy amount on this office, paid about 5 lakh rupee deposit, and then I was paying a rent of 1.5 lakh rupees each month. I had all these people working in the office. I was paying salaries worth 3.5, 4 lakh rupees a month, and the money wasn't coming in, and I was losing money on advertising. I was generating all the leads, and now when the time came to get the money back, so I could continue delivering these services and expand from there. And zero people called back, zero people paid. So it was a really panicky situation. I spoke to my partner. I was like, what's wrong? I think maybe the emails haven't gone out. Maybe people are busy today, they haven't. And all the reasoning and the stories that you make, right, when things don't go right and you don't want to believe that it's just happened. So a day went by, nothing really happened. So I thought, instead of panicking, maybe people haven't really understood how they can continue, and instead of removing them from the group because the 30 day are over, let's reach out to them, let's get in touch with them and call them and find out or let them know that they should upgrade, and all that stuff was running in my mind. So I immediately had about 2 people. I hired them, paying like really high salaries than what they would have normally asked for, because I wanted them to join the very next day. And I gave them a script. I told them, call all these people, tell them their 30 days over, and they could upgrade and continue with the services and the coaching. So after the calls went by, we started getting feedback. And most of it was, hey, you know what, I'm actually busy in the next month, so I won't be able to continue. Or the reasoning was, hey, you know what, I can't afford to pay at this point because I have something else planned. And we kept getting reasons after reasons of why people cannot upgrade, and my mind went crazy. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious here? You are saying that you can't afford to pay $6,500 a month and you've gotten results. You actually posted in the group that you lost 3 kgs and you're saying you can't afford to pay 500, and I'm sure you spend that money on Domino's, CCD or some other stuff, and you're saying $500, or you're saying this is not important and you're tied up with something that's more important while this is about your health. So I was completely going crazy, and I lost all the hopes of recovering money. And by that point I had shelled out almost 25 lakh rupees, which was something that I had saved saved out of the content marketing company, and it was a really stupid mistake because as a smart business owner, that's something I learned losing 25 lakh, which is you never risk your own money or you never risk all your saving, right? Specifically when you do not have a proof of concept. So at that point, I almost lost all the 25 lakh rupees with zero money coming in. And eventually, with all the calls and stuff, everything that we did, we had one person who paid 6,000 for a yearly thing out of 6,000 members, and then that's about it. So another couple of months went by, nothing really happened. I lost the motivation of doing this for people, because I realized most of them would do this for free for the first 30 days and then just leave. And I was just surprised why, because they were getting results. It's not that they were not getting results, but it took me time to figure the whole thing out. But then the next 2 months, no revenue came in, so almost out of cash. I realized I cannot keep burning money like that, because it's my own money, it's not investor funded company. So, and I can't really wait longer to get the ROI coming back and just keep burning money for a really long time. So I had to shut things off at some point, and that's when it broke my heart, because one, this was something that I was really passionate about, fitness, and I thought this project would do really awesome, did not do that. And then I had to let people go, because everybody, all the nutritionists, all the people working in the fitness department, I had no work for them, because I decided, hey, this project needs to end. And this is also something which I spoke about yesterday, that the never give up philosophy is not really applicable in all areas of your life, and sometimes it's actually good to give things up, because if I had not given things up, I would have burnt all the money that I had saved, right? So it was a wise decision for me to shut the project, let the people go, shut that company, to move on and to go figure things out, ponder what was the mistake, rethink, and come back with a new strategy. And eventually I went on to do better things. I wouldn't say good things or bad things, but different things which now make me happier, right? So when you're starting a company, so what was the whole point of sharing the story with you? When you're starting out a company, we all think that things will go well, and we are most likely delusional about our own ideas, right? Because we believe in it so much that we refuse to see what's really right, what's really factual, and what's the marketplace really saying, because we are so delusioned by our own idea. Now, it's okay if you have investor cash sometimes to go take that risk, because that's not your own money. You're not risking your family with it. But if it's your own money, and if you're looking at starting a business, and if you have an idea that you think will change the world, will absolutely do well, before you go out and risk a lot of money, two things to remember, which is something I learned burning my own money. Number one, know your fucking numbers. And it's really important to know the numbers. Most people start a business just based out of an idea, right? They never look into the numbers. They never look into what is it that's actually going to cost you to acquire customers, and when will you eventually become profitable. And when you calculate the numbers, you always want to calculate for the worst case scenario, because when people do projections, which is normally what we use in financial modeling, when you do projections, we always calculate for the best case scenario, assuming everything will work really well, which never happens in real life. So first thing first, whenever you have an idea and you plan to start something of your own, specifically risking your own money, know your fucking numbers, right? How much are you going to spend, what's coming back in what period of time, and when will you be profitable. And these have to be based on worst case scenario. And once you do that, don't really go out and do a grand opening and just because you have your numbers ready. Go out and do a proof of concept, right? Start small, and thanks to technology and thanks to the internet and all the social media and advertising platforms online, we can now test things out very fast with a really small budget. Take 5,000, 10,000, 15, 20,000 rupees, spend that on Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, wherever your audience is, and test out. And whatever numbers you plotted, get the proof of concept that your numbers are actually right. on not just on paper but in reality, because a lot of times there's a big mismatch between what's on paper and what really happens. So put your numbers down, get a proof of concept, and one, you can match your numbers with the actual results with a small test budget. That's when you go out and launch your business big time, right? That's how things should roll now with technology. So unless you want to risk it out and probably risk your entire saving with a new idea, and more importantly your time, which is a very, very valuable commodity, and to me it's the most important commodity, I would do these two things always to make sure that before I launch a new business, right? So two important. Anybody who comes to me and says that I have this business idea, what do you think, should I go ahead with it? The only question I ask them is, do you know what is your cost per acquisition, and do you know your customer lifetime value, and how much money do you actually have to begin the business, right? If I know these three numbers, I can easily plot the numbers on a paper and decide and let the person know, hey, it's a good idea or a bad idea to go ahead with, right? So I hope the wasting of 25 lakh rupees was of help to you. It personally taught me really amazing lessons about starting a business the right way, and I hope you get something out of it, so that you don't lose your money, you don't risk your money, and you start with the numbers first, get a proof of concept, and then go out to launch your own business. Because like I said earlier, we are all delusional about our own ideas, and sometimes we need a little bit of a reality check. I'm not saying being delusional is bad. Jobs was, and he built Apple, but then he was a different animal, right? And I say animal in a positive sense, but so we all need to realize and analyze our strengths, and the comparative analysis always needs to be with the right person and with the right data. So don't think that if Jobs did that, which is a glamorized story, you could just go out, risk your own thing, and build something. I am sure you can build something, but only if you start with the right data and the right supporting proof to validate your idea and go ahead. So this is me signing off for today. I hope you implement these two things whenever you're starting your business, or if you already have a business. I think it's still a great time to ponder on these two ideas and concepts, so that you can scale your business and take it to the next level. Well, this is me, Karan Dharamsi, signing off from the Marketing Nerds podcast. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Have an awesome day.